Remember this.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. And welcome to Turning Your Passion into Profit Morning Show. How's everybody doing today? We hope that you're having a fantastic day wherever you may be around the globe. You know, it certainly is a beautiful Tuesday morning, a beautiful day to get started doing those things that you have purpose in your heart to do. You know, it's so much, y'all. It's so much that I'm excited about, especially today's topic. You know, we're going to have some fun about this with this topic, but you know, it's going to have you thinking. We're going to talk about today directions to accomplishing your success. And we're going to give you some tidbits and we're going to drop some nuggets here on this broadcast. But let me tell you, it's going to give you something to really think about. It's going to jog you. It's going to ignite you. It's going to, have you put things in the right perspective. You know, this is something that we aim to do on these broadcasts, to help you, audience, to help you to maximize your potential. And that's something that I do best. I help women to see their value, to not just stop short of reaching their goals, but to go all the way on to reach their goal and to continue on, because it's a progression and to maximize your potential. I mean, that is the ultimate goal to, get everything out of you that needs to be gotten out of you, because I tell you that this is what you have is very important to the world stage. If I could bring it to you like that, not just be sitting in the corner thinking, well, you're insignificant and what you have is not important, because it's very important. What you have is very important. And somebody's waiting on your book. Somebody's waiting on your message. Somebody's waiting on your products. Somebody's waiting on your service to make a difference in their life. To make a difference. And you are a difference maker. You are a problem solver. You are an atmosphere shifter. And you have to see that for yourself. You have to see it before you see it, or you'll never see it. You have to believe that. And so, with that being said, I'm Gertrude J. Chapman. I just told you, I help you to maximize your potential and stop leaving money on the table. Women, stop leaving money on the table. Begin to see your value and go for it. I mean, who's going to stop you? Who's going to stop you? And Tiffany, what happens is people stop themselves.
That part. Stop stopping yourself. You are limitless, and you're allowing individuals, and sometimes you're even allowing you to stop you from being who you want to be. That has to stop. The time is now for you to stop leaving money on the table, to stop not seeing your worth, to stop not realizing the value that's inside of you. Today is the day to stop and to start being a successful individual, to hone in on who you really are. Today is the day for you to even forgive yourself. Today is the day for you to forgive others. So today is the day for you. So don't harden your heart anymore. Let that out and let's be free. Let's go ahead and be the individual that we were destined to be, the individual that we were called to be. This is who we're supposed to be, and that's who you should sit and settle for anything less. Make sure you're honing in on that. And that's one of the things that I do. I'm cheerleading you to be that successful individual. I'm cheerleading you to go ahead and be who you're supposed to be, finding out who you be. The reason, be you. We want you to authentically be you. Why be somebody else when you're so good at being yourself? I basically summed up in everything that I had cheerleading off Miss Gertrude after cheerleading on her and piggybacking off of what she's saying. That's what I do. I'm Tiffany Rochelle, and I help you to rid the toxins from your heart and to set goals that are true to you. I am that person who has their hand in your back, pushing you towards success. So whatever it is that you want to do positively for your life, that's what I'm going to help encourage you to do. Even if that means you want to rid some people out of your life and some individuals that are around are no longer good for you, and you realize that, let's go ahead and go for it. Today is the day, though, for purpose to stand strong and you walk bold. You are.
And that's so very true. But I like what you said. You said about forgiveness. Forgiveness is that one thing that will hold people back. And a lot of times they haven't forgiven themselves. Okay. And they have to get past that, because forgiveness holds everything up. We talk about forgiving others and different things of that nature, but forgiving yourself. Okay. Forgiving yourself for mistakes in the past. You have to move past that.
You have to.
And that's something, that Tiffany does, help people to remove the toxins from their hearts. And those are toxins, y'all. Unforgiveness is a big toxin. Huge. Unforgiveness will hold up your blessings. Okay. Sure. They'll stop your prayers from going through, because you have to forgive. You have to forgive. So let's start, like she said, by forgiving yourself. Okay. And let's start afresh this day. Okay. Today is the best day. Just do it today. You don't have to announce it to nobody else. You just go in that secret place, in the corner, wherever it is, in that chair, outside, on the patio, wherever it is, in the park, in your car, and forgive yourself. If you have to have a good cry, oh well, do it.
Let your tears speak for you. Sometimes your tears talk what your heart and your mouth can't say. So it's okay for you to go ahead and give a good old cry. Get it out. Wherever you have to go, like Miss Gertrude said, wherever you have to go there. But what I need you to do is go inside and make sure you forgive you. Today starts that day. It's a whole new day. It's a whole new mercy. You haven't seen this day start. Today's a good day to start fresh.
Yeah, good day to start fresh. Yeah. And to maximize those potentials, because, that's holding you up. That's holding you up. And can't afford to have anything holding you up any longer. No. Nothing. No. Too many opportunities,
Too many. Don't let them pass by.
Yep. Yeah. Directions to accomplish success, y'all. Why success is a journey, not a destination. I put something on Facebook earlier. Are you enjoying? I'm going to ask you this. Are you enjoying your journey?
Wow.
Are you enjoying your journey? Because a lot of times people aren't enjoying their journey. But when we ask people if they're enjoying their journey, this also gives them something to think about. Sure. Are you on the right path? That's the next question.
That part.
Because sometimes they don't enjoy their journey because they're not on the right path. They think they should be doing whatever. Okay, you remember I told you my story. Even though the money was good, honey. The money was good. The bonuses were good. But I would go to the bathroom, not because I had to go to the bathroom, but go to the bathroom and just cry. I was so unfulfilled. How many people or women, you are out there and you feel that same thing? You know that there's something more for you, but you just can't seem to get your hands on it. And you just don't know what to do about it, but you're so uncomfortable in that situation or in that place, and that's the indication. If you're not enjoying your journey, I was not enjoying my journey, Tiffany. Okay.
Wow.
And, the path I was on was wrong for me. Okay. Because on this path, like what I'm doing now, I enjoy it every step of the way. I was telling Tiffany, I said, look, like I'd be telling y'all, I had to do it myself, which I do every day. But I really had to talk to myself this morning. I woke up at 4 something. Yeah. I woke up at 4 something and I couldn't get back to sleep. Okay. And because I had a busy day yesterday. And so, I usually wake up at that time, but I was tired. And I didn't fall back to sleep until about maybe something after 5. And I was so tired. So when I woke up at 7, I said, oh Lord, do I have to get out of bed? Do I have to rest? Do I have to go take a shower? Yes, I did that. And thank God, we work from home. We work from, our place, and it's a good thing because I jumped in that shower at 9. Okay. And I felt better, but talking to myself, framing my day. Okay. And sometimes that's what you have to do, but I'm enjoying it. Okay. Now, if I was on that corporate job, I'm gonna tell you, it would have been another thing. I would have called in. Okay.
That's why I said I would have definitely
on the wrong path. Here's something else. Okay. So this is what I'm saying. This is real talk, y'all. This is real talk. Are you on the right path? Are you enjoying your journey? Because your journey is supposed to be a beautiful experience.
Sure. Sure.
Enjoy your journey every step of the way. It's not when you have reached that ultimate goal, because I'm gonna tell you, you reach that ultimate goal, but there's also it's not a stopping point, it's not a destination. You have to continue on to
Absolutely.
reach something, the next goal and stuff like
Mhm.
that. But
Mhm.
in the interim, you have to enjoy your journey. If you're not enjoying your journey, you have to ask yourself this question: am I on the right path? Whose
That,
vision do I have? Is it my vision, or is it somebody else's vision that they think I should be doing, or maybe I think I should be doing, or what somebody hopes for me? Is it mine? Is it truly mine? Because I'm gonna tell you, you're supposed to enjoy. You're not supposed to be stressed out. Okay?
no.
If you find yourself stressed out, if you find yourself where you're trying to do things, okay, like your plans, your goals, communication with other people, and whatever it is, and it's really stressing you out,
Mhm. Mhm.
where you're burned out, you have a bad attitude,
Mhm.
each and every day, you're dreading doing that, you got to sit back, go to
Mhm.
the drawing board and say, hey, is
Mhm.
this what I'm supposed to be doing? Is this the right path for me?
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
know, this
Gotta
thing
pay
got to be
attention.
fine tuned, y'all. It's
Mhm.
by design, fine
Mhm.
tuned.
Mhm.
Okay, you can't take on somebody else's plans, their strategy, and goals in order to reach your destination. Your destination or your purpose is by design.
Sure.
Okay, it's by design. So directions to accomplish your success,
Mhm.
because each and every one of us, we're by design. Okay, and we have to find that right path. Uh, to reach our ultimate goal. And
Sure.
so the thing is, success is a journey, y'all, not a destination, and you're supposed to enjoy it.
Enjoy.
Not enjoy it when you get there,
Mhm. The
okay?
process.
Yeah, enjoy each step. Even
Mhm.
celebrate, milestones, Tiffany.
Mhm.
Each time you reach a milestone, celebrate that.
Absolutely. You
Not wait
definitely
for
should.
the big thing. Celebrate along the way. But if
Mhm.
those things aren't happening,
Mhm.
I'm dropping nuggets, and Tiffany will be dropping
Definitely.
some nuggets too.
Mhm.
If that's not happening for you, you have to go back to the drawing board. Because let me
Mhm.
tell you, life is short. Life is but
Mhm.
a vapor, okay? And you're
Mhm.
supposed to enjoy. It's not supposed to stress you out. You're
I
not
know.
supposed to be dreading this journey.
You
Okay?
should
What
not.
journey, what path are you on?
That part. That part. And enjoy every part of it. I'm glad you said that because every part of this journey, I will have to say before time, I didn't enjoy the journey of life. I wanted to hurry up and get it over, especially when it was tumultuous, the bad part of the journey that I was on. I was like, oh no, this is not for me. This has to stop. Get off this
Yeah.
train. I'm not doing it. But then at one point in time, I woke up and I had appreciated even the trials that come my way. I'm starting to celebrate those. It's the little things. And then once I started realizing I have a different worldview of it and changed my mindset
Mhm.
from that, things became a little easier. It doesn't mean that they went away, but it became a little
Mhm.
easier because I started to have a positive mindset and say it could have been another way. It should
Mhm.
have went another. There's a lot of things that should have went another way.
Mhm.
Forget the could. It should have went another way, but thanks be unto God, it didn't. And so when I started learning to change my mindset and see the better in it and start
Mhm.
really saying, you know what, it's not that bad after all. You know what, celebrating that certain things came my way, then it became easier for me to handle and I started enjoying life. Again, I am not exempt from any problems or trials in life. They still come to me this day, and even like, me and Miss Gertrude was speaking this morning before the show started. Today was a day, but it's one of those days that I'm grateful that I was able to see it, even in getting into the
Mhm.
shower. It's something about water that just kind of helps to cleanse stuff.
Mhm.
The minute that you look at something, you might have a fruit, you sit it under some water, and then I don't want to eat this. This is dirty, but put it under some water and start putting, some little elbow grease into it.
Mhm.
You look at it and it's a different take on it. It's been cleansed. So now it's more appealing. That's kind of
Mhm.
how we were. You get into the shower and you wake up and you kind of shake yourself and like, you know
Mhm.
what, this feels good. After those things happen, now you're like, you know what? All right, I can go ahead and tackle this day. And
Mhm.
as you start progressing in the day and as you start doing things, it's like, you know what? What was my problem? Why didn't I want to get out of bed this morning? What was happening here? And then you start celebrating that it's the push. So the minute that
Mhm.
you got to start pushing through and then you start getting that little bit of energy and you know what? I'm grateful today happened. Thank you. I'm grateful that I'm
Mhm.
able to be seen and not viewed, you know, so
That's that part. Yeah, that's
so
true.
yeah.
That is so true. That's true. And that
Mhm.
brings us to the first one. We're talking about paying attention.
Paying
You know,
attention.
on this journey, we have to listen and we have to look what's going on around us. You know, you have to pay attention on this journey.
Yeah.
You know, there's so much on this journey. And this is the part that brings success, okay? Where we listen, we pay attention to our audience, we pay attention to the questions they're asking, we pay attention to, you know, the different things that may be lacking. You know, this is a part where we work on our plans and our strategies daily, you know,
Mhm.
by paying attention.
Mhm.
Okay, directions to accomplish success on this journey. You know, each and every day there's something that's alive, something that's new, something that we could take away, something we could draw from, something that we could use, you know, in order to advance us, to advance our audience where they need to be. Okay. But we have to be in the right place. We have to enjoy, we have to have a different mindset. Of course, just like Tiffany was saying, obstacles do come. Okay. That's the whole thing about framing your mindset. Okay, framing your mind each and every day, each and every morning, framing your day, because well, it'll give us a different perspective. It'll help us to be more prepared for that day. Not saying that things will be always smooth and clear, but we'll know how to handle it. Okay, we'll know how to handle it. We won't let those things, those objections, those fears come to stop us. Instead, we'll use those things as a stepping pad or a stepping stone or a launching pad to move us forward in whatever that journey is. Okay, but enjoy your journey. Enjoy, you know, where, you know, in your plans, enjoy that journey, whether it's fears, whether it's opposition, whether it's, you know, everything's going fine, whether there's problems, whether there's situations, and you're paying attention. Now you'll begin from what you're seeing and what you're listening to as, you know, an authentic individual, whether you're that author, you're that business owner or what, you'll begin to create out of that experience, because now, you know, you're able to see the, you know, the pain points of your audience. So, you know, there's much more in that, but enjoy your journey, whatever journey that you're on. Okay, enjoy your journey. And when I say whatever journey that you're on, making sure that you are authentic, you're the expert in that field, you're authentic, you're living your truth. Okay, you live your truth, because
Mhm.
otherwise you'll have things that's fighting against you. If you ever
Yeah.
find yourself struggling, if you ever find yourself fighting instead of flowing, you know, you're not on the right path. I'm gonna
No.
ask you that question again. Are
Mhm.
you on the right path?
Right. Right. Mhm.
Mhm.
Mhm. You need to make sure that you're on the right path, and being on that path, whatever path you're on, making sure you're paying attention. Whenever you have something that you've paid for, you normally put a higher ticket, or you make sure that you pay more attention to those little things. When I borrow something, of course, I really want to borrow something and return it to whoever I borrowed it from. Like my god sister, me and her used to be able to wear each other's clothes. Now our sizes then changed drastically now, but we don't get a chance to wear each other's clothes no more. But we still can fit each other's shoes. Me and her used to be one and the same. Everything we can we can exchange in, but whatever I borrowed from her, I would always want to return to her, or might even
Mhm.
return to her in a better state. If it was some shoes, they might have returned. I might have got them from her dirty. I'm real sticky when it comes to cleanliness of shoes. So of course, when I'm returning it to her, I'm cleaning it up a little bit, making sure
Mhm.
it's done. But the things that I pay for, on the other hand, I'm guarding with my heart. I'm guarding those diligently, because that's my hard-earned money. I got to make sure I have it right, because if I break it, that's my fault. That's my money. Now I have to be the one to replace it. But things that we pay for, We normally make sure that
Mhm.
things are governed and is handled a different way because we've placed our monetary value to it. Same thing with attention. When you're doing attention, it's the act or the power of fixing and changing your mind. So it's you taking your valuable money, let's just say, which is going to be you're taking your valuable self and paying attention to shifting your mind to making sure you're doing what you need to do to make yourself that better individual that you need to be. So making sure you place value and attention into focusing your mindset and shifting your mindset on the thing that you need, which is making sure that you're a better you to have your future come to fruition. So it's very, very, very imperative
Mhm.
that we make sure that we pay attention to that, place that value in the attention of the things that's going on around us, being careful for the things that we listen to, being careful for the things
Yes.
that we're watching. All that matters. Anything that's happening around you, you got to pay attention to it because it affects you. It affects your
Mhm.
life. Any and everything that goes on. If I'm seeing somebody fighting across the street, what am I going to do? Am I going to watch it? Am I going to try to separate it? What am I going to do? But the things that I do in regards to that, I might want to leave, and call the police as I'm leaving, or whatever the case may be.
Mhm.
Because if guns get drawn, shots get fired, that could be my life that's at stake. But I got to make
Mhm.
sure that I'm paying attention and being attentive because that what's happening over there still directly affects me. So it's very
Mhm.
imperative that anything that happens that's going on in our surroundings, something could happen. Oh, I see somebody over there. I need to go meet you. That helps to enhance my life.
Mhm.
Paying attention to who's around you, who needs to be around you, who doesn't need to be around
Mhm.
you, the things that are in your life, even if it's purging, being a hoarder, getting rid of some of those things. We
Mhm.
have to be careful of what's going on around us, who we have around us, because this requires immediate action about if it's somebody that's there in our lives that don't need to be there, that requires immediate action. If there's someone that needs to be in our life, hiring a coach, hiring a therapist, going back to school,
Mhm.
hiring a tutor, that needs immediate action. So we need to make sure that we're paying attention to everything that's going on around us because it directly affects us.
Yes, and that's so true. And two things there. Uh, a coach or somebody like that investing in yourself. Okay,
Investment.
got to invest in yourself. So pay attention, as
Mhm.
opposed to somebody who doesn't want to change and they're drawing the energy out of you, and now you're feeling some type of way.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
there's those individuals too. So pay attention.
Mhm.
And I
Have
keep hearing it. You see, you used to be talking about me by cutting off and doing this, that, and the other, but I'm hearing this in your speech. There's sometimes they're not,
Mhm.
you know, you
Mhm.
don't hate the people,
Mhm. Mhm.
but maybe
That's the
this is
catch.
not, they're not in this chapter in your life, okay?
Mhm.
And you have
Mhm.
to learn when to step away.
Mhm.
You have to
Mhm.
learn,
Mhm. You
okay?
have to. And it's so funny because I always do pick at you because I'd be like, "Oh, you be ready to cut people off real quick." And so I don't never, and I apologize if I've ever given you that negative
No,
connotation.
it's
Okay.
true. It's
Okay.
true.
But
I
you'll be
no, I didn't get offended,
okay.
girl. I didn't get
But
offended. No, I
it's a
didn't.
good thing. I'm grateful
Yeah.
that you have the ability because you pay
Girl, I
attention.
learned obedience by the things I
Yeah.
suffered.
Mhm. Come on, word. Come on, word. But we have to do that because certain
Yeah.
seasons change in our lives. And we have to be cognizant of what season we're currently in
Yeah.
because the people that were around us during fall may need to fall off because we're in spring. So I'm
Mhm.
trying to spring ahead and y'all are fall season. Y'all's holding me back. We hibernating, we're holding down. So now
Mhm.
there's some things that need to bloom and need to come out and
Mhm.
those fall season, then winter season people, they're not in this particular season. So it's okay to dismiss them and not have any ill to it. That's the
Mhm.
catch. It's just because I'm no longer there with you or no, you're no longer here with me. That doesn't mean that I hate you. That just means that this season isn't
Mhm.
for you. I can amicably leave you alone, or I can tell, even if I see you now, hey sugar, hey sweetie, how you doing? I can still
Mhm.
talk to you. I can still love on you, but I don't love you in this particular season. I don't mean that in a negative way, but
Mhm.
this season right now is for me to
Mhm.
grow. And I have to learn who's for me and who's against
Mhm.
me. Having people around me that's not going to be the sap suckers, that's not going to be that draining
Yes.
section. I need to be able to plug
Yes.
into you. I got my computer plugged into the source right now. It's plugged into a wall and it's draining power from there, but it's powering me up. Having those people that are around you,
Mhm.
even though I might be pulling from you, I'm getting energized. However, I'm able to still pour back into you, as in I'm
Mhm.
paying the light bill so that I'm able to still pull from that source.
Mhm.
However, it's still like that with friends or family members or coworkers or whoever you have in your circle.
Mhm.
Some people are there to pour into you to make
Mhm.
sure you are the better you, to make sure that your life is enhanced. It's okay to have those around, but you got to understand your fine line. Is it again, was it a seasonal situation, or are they that permanent fixture that's there to always constantly help you? But then don't just pull from it. Make sure you pour back into it. It should
Yeah.
be fair exchange and no robbery. If freely you give, freely you should
Good.
receive.
Yes, right. That is so true. That is so true. Yeah. And that's very true. And go to the next one, like be a problem solver, by paying attention on this journey, you pay attention and you're a problem solver. You're looking for solutions wherever, you are planning. Look for solutions, create those solutions to those problems. And there's going to be something there because you're there. Okay. Nothing happens by accident. Okay. Everything is designed. Your path is by design. Okay. Your gifts, callings, abilities, everything's by design. So you have to pay attention. You have to know who you are. Number one. Okay. But be that problem solver. Something's lacking in wherever you are. Okay. There may be something lacking. There may be something that people are going through. Okay. But you create something to give your audience an easy win because they've been struggling with these problems. They've been struggling with these situations, whatever that may be. Okay. These are directions to accomplish success. Okay. Accomplish the success in your life. Accomplish those things by being on the right path. Your journey success is a journey, it's not a destination. So in each part, as you're walking on this journey, open up your eyes, pay attention, be attentive to the people around you, the things that are around you, the atmosphere that's around you, and you'll be successful, y'all. These are, things that are simple, Tiffany, but people skip over them. They look over them, they look over them. And, no matter what, this journey is supposed to be enjoyable. Enjoyable. It's not supposed to be a drag. It's not supposed to be stressful. It's not supposed to be something that you say, here's another day, I got to go through this again,
It shouldn't be that way.
No, it shouldn't be that way. It should be something that you enjoy walking in. As you wake up in the morning, as you arise, as you're being seen and not viewed. Okay. I love that one. As you're being seen and not viewed. Okay. Be that problem solver.
Have to be.
Be that atmosphere changer. Okay. Learn how to call those things that are not as though they were. Okay. Change things. Don't speak the problem, speak the solution. Don't, add to the problem. Create the solution.
Be the solution.
These are directions to accomplish success.
Yes.
Don't just get there in a pity party.
Yes.
That's why you got to watch the people who's trying to hang on to you, who's trying to drain you. Like you said, those sap suckers drain the energy out of you. Okay. Playing the same thing over and over again, speaking the same thing, all that negativity over and over. You see, that's the ones I just cut off.
That's that part right there. And that's the ones I'd be making reference to as well. Is not cutting off anybody that's beneficial to you. I mean, if you have a relationship with someone and you're impacting one another's lives, of course you want to keep that individual around, but you have some people that are just constantly negative.
Constantly, girl.
It's the constant, it's the continual, you're consistently negative. Who wants to be around someone like that? And if you see, all right, hey, let me give you a solution. I'm going to be the problem solver for your life.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let's go ahead and do this. And I am an expert in this particular field. So let me go ahead and help you out. All right. You happen to talk to them. No, it's just not going to work. Okay. So at that point in time, you really don't want to change. You like being a pity party. You like this situation that you got going on here and you want to hold on to it. Maybe it's because it makes you feel better, or maybe because you get some type of attention from this and people are talking to you because you're telling them what your problems are. But people are want to talk to you regardless to if you still have that particular problem or not. I probably will talk to you even more when you tell me how you overcame that problem, because who knows, I may be suffering that same problem too. So the fact that you have an overcomer story, not the victim mentality, it's a beautiful thing. But if you will not allow that problem to be solved in your life, it's time to go.
It's time to go.
So you need to have the solutions for your life. And just because you have problems does not mean you have to hold them hostage. It's okay to get that problem solved. You don't need to have problematic situations in your life. If you have the problem, you check Vanilla Ice said that or something like, if check out the problem, I'll solve it. He felt like he was a problem solver. So that was something that he was going to do. Don't have problems in your life that you can't solve. If my plumbing is messed up, guess who I'm gonna call a plumber? The electrician the electricity is acting up. I can't plug something into a socket. I'm gonna call the electrician. Roof is acting up. I'm gonna call a roofer. There is people that I know to call on that's going to help me solve whatever problem that I'm experiencing. Same with you. If there's a problem, get it solved. You don't have to hold on to it. You're going to feel so much better when you have that problem solved. You're not going to have to go to alcohol. You're not going to have to go to sex. You're not going to have to go to any kind of drug. You're not going to have to go to anything that's going to cause you to numb that situation. Face it head on. Feel every moment of it. You know what? This is a feeling. I don't like this feeling, but feel it so it can get gone, versus you just trying to numb it and saying, all right, I'm going to deal with it. I'm going to just deal with it. You're not dealing with it. You're hiding from that. Go ahead and stop hiding from it. Deal with the issue, get it solved so you can move forward and become better.
Yeah. And stop identifying with, because that's what they do, identify. That's where there's always people, oh, here she come, here he come. It's like you put that little finger up, excuse me, you just move on. Yeah, gotta tip out, girl, because you can't afford to let it drag you down, and you just can't afford that, And the next one we go to is, preparation is key. Preparation is key. You have to do this each and every day, y'all, on your journey. Visit those goals, those plans, those strategies. You have to be prepared. You have to know what's in your inventory. Okay. What's inside of you, what you got to work with. Okay. Preparation is key, because now we're talking about walking on our path. Okay. Walking on our path that we're enjoying. We got to be prepared at all times, because we never know what we got to pull out the arsenal. What we got to pull out in order to meet that need, when we walk into a room, because we are atmosphere changers, we are atmosphere shifters. And I'm talking about shifting into productivity, shifting into positiveness, okay? Not shifting into negativity or shifting into low energy. I'm talking about high energy. I'm talking about accomplishments. I'm talking about maximizing your potential. Okay. Preparation is the key. When we're talking about directions to accomplish success, when we're talking about, success is a journey, not a destination. Okay. You have to be prepared. You have to be prepared. When you walk into a room, you measure the pulse of that atmosphere. Okay. You measure the pulse of that atmosphere. And because you are prepared, okay, you have what you need to pull out. Okay, because you're visiting your vision each and every day. You remember I told you, keep it before your eyes. Okay, keep it before your eyes, on the computer, on a sheet of paper. Visit it every day, on a chart on your wall, on your phone, on the screen of your phone, with your vision, your goals, your plans, your strategies. Okay, always be prepared. Don't ever be any place where you're not prepared, because if you're an expert in that field, you understand, it's you. Your vision is you. You are prepared. Okay, you have to live it each and every day. It's a part of your vision. It's a part of your DNA, put it that way. Okay, what do I always say, Tiffany? I always say this: you can't hurry to get ready. You always have to be ready. If somebody said, Gertrude, I'll come up here and speak. How many times that I thought I was going to the back somewhere just to hear somebody speak? I was tipping in the back, and I'll get called up to the front. And before it's over, I'm asked to speak. Okay? If I'm not prepared, if it's not already inside of me, now I'm going to be stumbling over my words. I'm not going to know what to say. So this is why I'm trying to tell you, always be prepared. Okay? Each and every day, prepare yourself. Maximize your potential. Okay? Have a variety of things that go along with your expertise. Yes. That if you're caught in any situation or any circumstance, whatever, you'll always have something to present to your audience. And it'll be on time. It'll be right on time, because opportunity is not going to appear unless you're prepared.
You're prepared for it, because here's the church girl. He's coming back for prepared people, right? So if you're always constantly studying, you're always constantly making sure that you're empowered and you're equipped. Anytime somebody calls on you to do something, you're going to be ready. So 9 times out of 10, you're more likely to not at a place, wherever you're at, a venue, a networking event, you're there because whatever it is you have is going to be beneficial to somebody else. So if you're talk about the field that you're experienced in. If somebody asks me to come up and have a few words, it's easy for me to have a few words with you. It's no big deal, because it's in me. And especially more likely than not, wherever I'm at, it's easy for me to talk about something that's dealing with the matters of your heart. It's easy for me to talk to you about forgiving yourself. It's easy for me to talk to you about becoming better. It's easy and that goes universally on wherever I'm at. It doesn't matter if I'm in church. It doesn't matter if I'm at a networking event. It doesn't matter if I'm at a library. It doesn't matter where I'm at. Those are universal things that you could talk about. It's in me. It's something that I am equipped with already. It's something that I don't have to be like, what do I got to prepare for? I ain't got to go fishing for it, because it's in me. It's like the word is hidden in my heart. It's a part of me. It is one of the organs that's inside of me. Me helping individuals, I don't have to find nothing, because I'm constantly empowering myself with things that's going to help me be better and things that's going to help somebody else become better. So it's one of those things. If you're always feeding yourself, you don't have to worry about trying to find the nutrients to give to somebody else. You got to eat first. Eat the whole. It's not something that I'm just serving you. It's something that I eat too. I've made the analogy time and time again about my daughter. I had to eat. She wasn't getting the nutrients she needed because I wasn't eating and drinking. The minute that I started eating and drinking, she was able to be nourished because I was nourishing my body. So now when I'm nursing her, she gets what she needs. If you're constantly feeding yourself, you're reading books, you're finding empowerment self-talks, or you're finding somebody that's feeding your spirit, it's easy for you to feed somebody else's. So it's not one of those things I got to get ready and I got to become, you're already ready. You should be prepared for this, because especially if you've been watching this show, we have been trying to prepare you for months now. So at this point in season, if you have been doing some of the things that you hear on our show, definitely there's no reason why you shouldn't be a prepared individual. So, and if you're not, it's okay. Start today.
Yep, start today, because the next one says other people are watching. Okay. Other people are watching, y'all. You got to be prepared. We told you this is your year. We've been telling you this is your year. This is the winning season. Okay. This is the winning season. People are watching you, and it's going to be where you're going to make these quality connections. Okay. But you got to be prepared, because you'll miss it. You'll miss it because what comes out of you, that is your connection. Okay. Like you said, whatever's inside of you will come out. Okay. It cannot be all this stumbling and, if somebody asks you what you do, well, and all this, you have to come out like with that elevator speech, and I don't know if it's that 30-second elevator speech. It might go on a little bit longer than that. You know what I'm trying to say? But it's inside of you. It's inside of you, because others are watching. This is your winning season. So be prepared. Okay. If you want to win and, you want to enjoy your journey, make sure that what you've been hearing, especially on this broadcast, especially today, is lining up. Okay. I'm going to ask you that question again. Are you enjoying your journey?
Yeah.
Are you enjoying your journey? And are you on the right path?
Are you on the right path?
Okay. If you're not enjoying your journey, the next question is, are you on the right path? Okay. Right. Because when you get on that right path, when you allow yourself to, check your inventory and, know who you are, be one with yourself. It's going to make a difference, y'all. Definitely. It's going to make a difference. Something else is to me. That's why I probably cut that off a little bit. People always talk about confidence.
Sure.
They always talk about confidence. But you know what? Not knowing who you are produces a lack of confidence. Because you're not measuring up. You're not equaling up. Wow. But when you're walking in your truth, there will be a confidence there. There'll be an energy there. When you're walking in your truth, when you live in your truth. People aren't confident because is that the path that they're supposed to be on? Right. Or they being true to themselves. Think about that, Tiffany. What you think about that?
You got to be true to thine own self. That confidence definitely matters. I know one of those little things I'll say in a minute. Y'all can see my whole attitude shift when I get my hair done. It's a whole confidence booster. I just change. I get to rub in the back. If that happens, oh baby, like I'm
batting those eyes, girl, you're doing it right now.
Man, because it feels good.
That's all right. Yeah.
But it helps my confidence. I kid you not. Today, I in a few hours,
girl, how you feeling today? What's today?
No, I'm okay now. I'm okay right now. But in a few hours, I get my hair done, and oh my God, baby! When I tell you it's like an arrogance almost that kind of comes out, and I'm
gonna say, girl, that's all right.
Because it's just a difference that make it. You feel different when you get your hair done. Sometimes you get your nails done, you feel a little different. But even if you don't have your hair done, you don't have your nails done, you don't have a new outfit on, you don't have new earrings on, even if your outward appearance doesn't make you feel confident, you still should have that on the inside of you. That confidence should come from the outside and showing up from the inside and showing up on the outside. So it's my grandmother always said, everything in you has to come out. So what's on the inside of you should show up on the outside. Some people will say, gosh, you're a beautiful lady. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And then by the time you start talking to me, you're like, no, really, you are. You're just so nice. Or, you'll hear that. So for me, my grandmother will be happy 2 times over. Not only would somebody compliment me for what I'm on the outside, but what's coming from the inside is what matters. That makes you a better looking individual. Yeah. It's the confidence that I have because I haven't always felt like this. But find what empowers you. When you're finding you are able to be empowered. And it's there's a big difference because some people want to be in power and some people need to be empowered, like empowered. There's a big difference between the two. I wanted to be empowered. And the minute that I was empowered, my powerful position, which become now I'm a CEO. So that became a different individual. Now I'm empowering individuals to help them with their confidence. I'm helping you with your self-esteem. I want to make sure that you're feeling better. We have to have this confidence, regardless, again, if we have a haircut, new outfit or not. That confidence shows from the inside out. And we have to make sure that we do whatever we can to find ourselves, to hone in on who we are, to embrace the individual that we are, not who others think we are, who we know we are. And for us to stand up boldly and to be who we're supposed to be. Let that confidence show. Let it out and spread it around.
And that is so true. That is so true. But yeah, it's all right to be cute. Girl, it's all right to be cute. Put your heels on. Oh yeah, it's all right to be cute. Go out for lunch. Even after you get your hair done, go out for lunch, girl. Yeah,
watch me
that's
do
all
that
right.
Because I like to eat. I said, oh, I'm gonna go out for lunch because I like to eat. Now wait a minute.
And it's a beautiful day outside too. Yo, yeah, that's one of those little nice outside,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, see, look at you. Come on and prepare my day.
Girl, yeah. Yeah. Saturday would have been a good day. Saturday was a beautiful day. I don't know where you live. Was it beautiful? The sun was shining so brightly.
It's gorgeous. I'm looking at it right now. It is shining ever so brightly. It is so gorgeous. I got a little bit of a breeze that's out here, so I'm watching the trees as it sways. Oh my God, it's amazing.
We've been having beautiful days.
I love it. Florida is gorgeous.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Y'all, if y'all looking around the globe and it's not gorgeous where y'all are, just imagine it is. It still could be gorgeous wherever you are, because it's about the inside, shining bright.
That's
not
how you
necessarily make it. The outside, huh?
It's how you make it. So even if it's gloomy on the outside, you be the person that's radiating and you change the atmosphere. So.
Yep. And that brings us to the final one about this emotional note. You change the atmosphere, because let me tell you, people will remember you by you bringing transformation into their lives. Absolutely. On this journey, y'all. Absolutely. On this journey. Bring transformation into somebody else's life, because people will remember you. Okay. Everybody is in need of something. Okay. We all are in need of something. And we will remember those people that bring a transformation into our lives. Sure. Whether it's through your books, your products, your services, always look to fill those voids. Always look to empower somebody. Always look to inspire somebody. Always look, to be that problem solver. Because these are directions to accomplish success. It's not in the end, it's not about us. It's all about, his will for our lives on earth. Okay. What is his will for your life? Yes. Are you maximizing your potential? Are you using your talents, your gifts, your abilities, whatever you may call them, in order to bring transformation into other people's lives where there's lack, where there's lack of hope, where there's no, there's confusion, where there's darkness? What are you doing? Are you enjoying your journey? And if you're not enjoying your journey, are you on your right path? Are you on the path that was designed for you? Are you there?
Wow. If you're not there, you need to make sure you're there. And I'm gonna take this statement when you're saying emotional notes. There's the different emotions. You have variations of your happy, sad, there's different variations. People take note of that, of the individual that you are and how you impacted their life. So like Ms. Gertrude stated, you'll see that person, oh my God, here they come. That's an emotional note. That's one of those little things. I'm kind of happy to see you. I'm happy twice. I'm happy to see you come and I'm happy to see you go. I'm happy that I got a chance to see you, but I'm more happy when you leave. So, but those are little notes that you have left in a person's life. How you impact a person definitely matters. I don't want to have a sour emotional note that I left with you. I don't want you to play that sour, somber note when you're seeing me. Make sure that whoever you encounter, regardless to if you're in a position of power, if you're the president or you're a court jester, I don't care who you are, making sure that you're leaving the right impression on a person. Because that's going to spread. A person's going to say, hey, Ms. Gertrude, whatever. Yeah, I see. You know what? You're talking about her like that. Let me get a chance to know her, because how you have affected my life is definitely you're going to affect somebody else's life in that way. They're going to say, hey, if Tiffany feels that way about Ms. Gertrude, let me see if Ms. Gertrude makes me feel that way. Or they may just say, you know what? I'm grateful for the Ms. Gertrude that's in your life because she has some type of impact on her. How we make people feel definitely matters, and they're taking notes of that. So be careful.
It's true. It's true. And we hope that, what we have shared with you today has, given you some nuggets to directions to accomplish your success, and why success is a journey and not a destination. Okay. Remember to celebrate along the way. Remember to pay attention. Be that problem solver. You know, preparation is always the key. Always be prepared. Okay. Keep your vision, your goals, your plans, your strategies before you. Work on them each and every day because other people are watching you. And these are people that can move you to a place where maybe you haven't even thought about. Okay. But you should always have seen it, already have seen it, you know, by viewing your vision.
Yes.
Okay. You should have already seen it. But I want to tell you, be prepared because you never know who's watching.
Right.
You never, ever know who's watching.
Mm-hmm.
And this is your winning season, y'all.
Yes.
Your winning season.
Mm-hmm.
Always aim to do the best that you could do and deliver according to your gifts, your talents, your ability, and walk your path, your unique design path, and impact those people that you are designed to impact, because they'll remember you. Absolutely. And with that being said, we want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule today to join us for this segment of Turning Your Passion into Profit Morning Show. And we look forward to seeing you the next time. But remember this, from Tiffany and I, this is your time. This is your season. This is your turning point. So have a great rest of your day.
Grace and peace, everyone. Take care.